If your legs feel heavy when you get out of bed, and nobody has been able to tell you why, the answer is not your age. Something is happening inside your body every single night that is quietly draining your muscle strength before you even take your first step. After 55, this process accelerates, and most people spend years blaming arthritis, age, or bad sleep, never finding the real cause. In this video, you will discover 5 hidden reasons your muscles feel weaker every morning and exactly what you can do about each one starting today. Stay with me for number 3. It is the one that surprises people the most, and it is hiding in plain sight in almost every home. Your muscles are hungry by the time you wake up, and most people have no idea how serious that is. While you sleep, your body goes 7 to 9 hours without any protein coming in. That is a long time for muscles that are already working to repair themselves overnight. When the supply runs out, your body does something most people find shocking. It starts breaking down your own muscle tissue to get what it needs. Research from the University of Maastricht found that muscle protein breakdown accelerates significantly in the later hours of overnight fasting, especially in people over 55. The body essentially begins cannibalizing itself for fuel. The fix is straightforward. Add a small protein-rich snack before bed, something like a hard-boiled egg, a small bowl of cottage cheese, or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Research suggests around 20 grams of protein before sleep can significantly reduce overnight muscle breakdown and leave you feeling measurably stronger in the morning. One caution: if you have kidney concerns, speak with your doctor before increasing protein intake. For most people, this change is safe and simple, but overnight protein is only one piece of this. The second reason is something most people do every morning thinking it helps, and it is actually making the weakness worse. Picture this. You wake up, you feel stiff, and the first thing you reach for is a hot cup of coffee or tea. That is the routine for millions of people. And for muscle strength, it may be one of the worst things you can do first thing in the morning. Caffeine on an empty stomach spikes cortisol, your body's stress hormone. In the morning, cortisol is already naturally elevated as part of your wake-up cycle. Stacking caffeine on top of it pushes cortisol even higher. An elevated cortisol, especially over 55, actively breaks down muscle tissue. This process is called muscle catabolism, and it is one of the least talked about causes of morning weakness. A study published in Psychosomatic Medicine found that caffeine can increase cortisol levels by as much as 30% when consumed on an empty stomach, and that effect is amplified as we age. A simple shift makes a real difference. Eat something with protein first, even just a handful of nuts or a small yogurt, before your first coffee. This buffers the cortisol spike and tells your body it does not need to raid your muscles for energy. If this is already changing how you think about your morning, tap the like button. It tells me this kind of content is helping you. Now, number 3 is where most people stop and say they had no idea, and it is happening while you sleep. Here is a number that stops people cold. Up to 80% of adults over 55 wake up in a state of mild dehydration every single day. Muscle is approximately 75% water. When your hydration drops, even slightly, muscle cells shrink. Electrical signals between the brain and muscles slow down, and your strength drops noticeably. This is not a minor inconvenience. Research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that even a 2% drop in body water can reduce muscle performance by as much as 25%. That is the difference between feeling capable and feeling like your legs are made of concrete. The problem is that your thirst signal weakens significantly after 55. By the time you feel thirsty, you are already dehydrated. You went to bed mildly dry. You breathed out moisture all night, and you woke up weaker than you needed to be. The solution is 1 glass of water the moment you wake up, before coffee, before food, before anything. Adding a small pinch of sea salt or a slice of lemon helps your cells actually absorb it rather than passing it straight through. This one habit alone can change how your legs feel within the first 30 minutes of your morning. One caution: if you are on a fluid restriction due to heart or kidney conditions, check with your doctor on the right amount for you. If you want more of this, Real, specific information made for people over 55. Consider subscribing. Every video on this channel is built exactly for where you are right now. Every one of these reasons is fixable, but only if you know about them. Most people spend years feeling weaker without ever understanding why. Let's keep going. Have you ever woken up with a muscle cramp so sharp it pulls you straight out of sleep? That is often your body signaling a magnesium shortage, and it is far more common over 55 than most people realize. Magnesium is involved in over 300 chemical reactions in the body, including the ones that control how your muscles contract and release. Without enough of it, muscles stay in a state of tension. They cannot fully relax overnight. You wake up stiff, sore, and weaker than you should be. Not because you did anything wrong, but because a mineral you are not getting enough of is quietly failing you. A large nutrition survey found that more than 60% of adults over 50 do not get adequate magnesium from food alone. And certain common medications, including proton pump inhibitors and some blood pressure drugs, make the deficiency even worse by reducing absorption. The best food sources are pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens like spinach, black beans, and dark chocolate. Yes, a small square of dark chocolate actually counts. If food alone is not enough, magnesium glycinate is the form research suggests is best absorbed and least likely to cause digestive upset. You deserve to wake up and feel strong. That is not too much to ask. And these are not complicated changes. Number 5 is the reason nobody talks about, and it may be the most common of all. The weakest muscle is not the one that was injured, it is the one that was left alone. After 55, muscle loss from inactivity accelerates faster than at any other point in adult life. The medical term is sarcopenia, and it does not require years of being sedentary to set in. Research shows that even 5 to 7 days of reduced movement can produce measurable muscle loss in adults over 55. This creates a painful loop. You feel weak in the morning, so you move less during the day, which makes you weaker the next morning. A landmark study in the Journal of Physiology found that short periods of inactivity in older adults caused up to 3 times more muscle loss than the same period in younger adults. Your muscles are more sensitive to stillness now than they ever were before. Breaking this loop does not require a gym. Research suggests that 10 minutes of resistance-based movement, even simple bodyweight exercises like standing from a chair repeatedly, wall push-ups, or slow marching in place, done in the morning signals your muscles to hold on rather than continue shrinking. The timing matters. Morning movement tells your body that those muscles are needed today. One caution: if you have joint pain or balance concerns, speak with your doctor or a physical therapist before starting any new movement routine. Start slow and stay safe. Thank you for staying with me through this. It genuinely means a lot. What you now know is that morning muscle weakness is not your body giving up on you. It is your body asking for 5 very specific things it is not getting. If someone you love wakes up feeling weak and tired every morning, please share this with them. It takes one tap, and it could change how they feel every single day. And one quick question before you go. Which of these 5 surprised you most? Drop the number in the comments. I read every one.